what do you think your margin over Shashi Tharoor will be in this election?
I think the people of Tirunelveli will vote decisively this time for change. And I certainly don't want to speculate on whether it will be 5 lakhs or 2 lakhs or 1 lakh. But I think this is going to be certainly an election where people of Tirunelveli want change and they will get the change that they want.
In Wayanad, Rahul Gandhi versus Annie Raja versus K. Surendran, who would you bet on? And it's not necessary that you just choose your party man. What's the realistic fight there?
I think the best candidate there is K. Surendran, and I'll bet on him. No, it's a fact.
5 states in the south, 130 seats. Last time the BJP had 29. This time around, the Prime Minister is really betting on the south, especially in the face of the north and south divide that Mr. Suresh Kumar has spoken about. What do you put your number at?
I think it will be closer to 60.
60,
north of
double.
50. Yes.
Double.
Yes.
100% growth in the south.
I strongly believe so.
Well, are we ready to hold him to that? Will we meet here again after the 4th of June to ask you?
Yeah, and I'm saying south. I'm saying Telangana, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Puducherry, and Karnataka. 100%.
66.
60.
Okay. How many seats do you think the Congress is going to chalk countrywide this time?
I think that is a subject matter for great debate. I think whether Prime Minister will get 400, 408, 420, there is a speculation there about how far above 400 he'll go. There is a speculation equally about how far below 40 the intellectual party will go. So that is a subject matter that we'll wait for on June 4th. I think there is a case that can be made that the intellectuals are in decline and it's the hard workers that are actually growing.
Okay. Okay. BJP, party of Sabka Saath or washing machine?
Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Vikasit Bharat, the architect of third largest economy in the world. We were the 5th most fragile. BJP and Narendra Modi ji is a party that has made India truly now one of the most respected nations in the world and a compelling economic power, the fastest growing economy in the world. And this is the roadmap, this is the pathway that will take us to being a developed nation by
Washing
2040.
machine. Because everybody you take in, 23 out of 25 people,
If-
their cases are in cold storage or closed.
No, look, this is now, I don't want to respond to every Jairam Ramesh's limerick. I mean, he's a reasonably, he's got a full-time job of making up stories. So that's a different thing. But in the BJP, regardless of where you come from, you have to live by a certain code of ethics and values. On that, there is no ambiguity. Whether you came from a past, which is the Congress party, which, yes, is in itself a black mark for a lot of people, regardless of where you came from, the moment you enter the BJP party, you live by the values and the ethics and the ethos of our leader.
So baggage of corruption before doesn't matter. When you come in, you suddenly have a halo around your head.
No, it's not a halo as much as you cannot be that anymore. You cannot be corrupt in the BJP, 100%. Otherwise, 10 years as a government, tell me in the recent past, in the history of India, 10-year government that has had no corruption scam. You tell me.
That's because you are an impervious government. You do not allow any leakage of information. You are a dictatorial party controlled from the top. Those are the allegations against you.
Yeah, but I mean,
if another government comes, maybe they'll open up the
there
files.
is a Hindi saying, I don't know what the translation is in Malayalam, but Nach na jaye angan teda, which means if you can't dance, you blame the floor. I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't say there is no corruption, but there is corruption and you are hiding corruption. That's not the, I mean, if you are such an aggressive opposition party, you should be able to dig it out by now.
Well, so let me end this by asking you, you've admitted that Shashi Tharoor's English is probably better than yours because he knows the dictionary by heart. Whose Malayalam is better?
I'm willing to concede on all of that. I'm willing to concede. Somebody asked me, I think on the 7th of March when I reached here, he said, how will you compete with a Vishwa Pauravan? Vishwa Pauravan means global, global leader or global person, global man, which is how he fancies himself. And I said, I have no intention of doing that. I'm a very normal, son of a normal Malayali family who happens to be an Air Force officer, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I certainly don't want to get into a competition to discuss debating skills, St. Stephen's debating versus Kendriya Vidyalaya debating. I don't want to get into all that. I am willing to give him all of that. But what I will take is that I will do better by the people of Tirunelveli in the next 5 years than he has ever done in the last 15 years. That I will take.
Well, Rajeev Chandrasekhar, thank you very much for joining us on public, being a sport, taking questions from the audience. A big round of applause. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to host you. Thank you very much.